Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Cabin in the Woods. Today we're watching a video called Video So Scary It Goes Up to 11. 11 deg... I don't think I understand that joke. You guys might? But anyways, let's just get right into it. I'm ready for some spooks.
This next video was recorded by a man named Javier from Argentina. Javier says that he was worried about his friend Antonio as he hadn't heard from him in a while. So he drives over to Antonio's house to check up on his friend. Javier bangs on the front door. No one answers. He calls out Antonio's name. Again, no answer. So Javier climbs over the wall into Antonio's backyard and goes to the back door of the house. For some reason, the door is open. Fearing the worst, Javier goes inside to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Antonio. Antonio.
They don't have lights in his house?
Eh. Raro, che. Toño, soy yo. Javier. La puta madre. ¡Ey! Loco! Soy Javier, boludo.
Paint on his hands, he's a painter.
Che, loco, ¿sos vos? Ya fue, boludo. Vine a ver qué onda, ¿cómo andás? ¿Estás bien? Che, loco, si sos vos salí. ¿Escuchan eso?
Bronson walking behind me.
Javier doesn't know what is going on, and he doesn't want any part of it. He decides to just leave the house and call the police. But just as he's about to exit, he hears a strange sound from somewhere behind him. The next 30 seconds are like something right out of a nightmare. Did you see it? A door swings open by itself and someone or something with glowing eyes seems to peek over the upper glass of the door.
Is that his
7
name?
feet in the air. Javier has had about enough and just makes a run for it. He says that whoever or whatever this was, it certainly was not his friend Antonio.
Oh my god.
After calling the police over to the residence, Javier learns that his friend has tragically passed away inside the house, just behind that door that he couldn't open. Javier is so upset and confused by the whole ordeal that he just can't let it go. He decides to return to Antonio's house in search of answers. It did not go well.
Did he get murdered? Dead mouse.
Una laucha. Da un poco de escalofrío estar acá, se siente una carga poco pesada.
Well,
qué
yeah,
sé
your
yo.
friend passed away in that room.
¡Qué mierda! La linterna. ¿Qué pasó? ¡Qué mierda! ¡Hey! ¿Quién es? ¿Quién anda ahí?
If he's faking this after his friend actually passed away, I don't know how I feel about that. How do we know if what he's saying is true? God, that shower curtain freaks me out.
¡Hola! ¿Qué mierda anda ahí, la concha de su madre?
Oh, he seems scared though.
¡Hey!
Huh. He seems upset.
And with that, Javier is done. He leaves
That's
the house,
sad.
and to this day, he claims that he has no explanation for what happened inside. A house without history.
Yeah,
A
that's a
family
weird
living
one.
in
I don't
Kansas
know.
City, Missouri are away from home one night when their Nest security camera captured
I kind of feel like, I don't know, I feel sad for him, but at the same time, I hope he's not faking this for his friends. Like, I've got mixed emotions about it. I don't know.
something truly bizarre. A shadow-like figure about the height of a child can be seen moving from the upstairs bedroom. The figure doesn't appear to walk or run, but rather float at a high speed before it just disappears into thin air. A small childlike voice can be heard calling out, "Help."
Yeah, but they have kids. This could be old footage.
The family has never experienced anything paranormal before, so they have no idea just what this could be. The house was only built 15 years ago, and they've searched online, but they can't find any strange history about the house or land. So just what is this? Let me know what you think.
Old footage.
We need scary videos, so if you see anything that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at
I will, Nuke, I promise.
nuketop5@gmail.com. The uninvited guest. A family on Rote Island in
I
Indonesia are
want
gathered to
cake.
celebrate a birthday when one
Oh,
of
I
the
want
guests
cake so
captures
bad.
something truly chilling on camera.
Oh my god, what's your favorite kind of cake? Mine is Black Forest cake, or just like a plain vanilla cake, or like a vanilla frosting with like a lemon in the middle cake. Alright, let's keep watching.
Semua suara ada kok? Harus ini sudah.
A strange
Just someone
uninvited guest
watching
can
in the
be seen
window?
looking into the window, watching the family as they celebrate.
Oh, it's
Now,
probably just
without a source, we'll never know exactly what's going on here. So, tell me what you think.
a poor skinny kid looking through the window, wishing they had cake or they were invited. Nice laugh,
Cave
jeez.
Crisis. Alex Cantrell from the YouTube channel Underground Explorers is invited to explore a cave on his friend's ranch in Texas.
Cave
But the
Crisis,
cave is partially
aka
submerged
my
in
life.
water, making it very difficult to enter and explore. Now I'm going to go
One
ahead and say
second.
that this video
Did you get snacks? What kind of chips did you get? Nice. Alright, I'm going back to recording.
Yeah, I had a random movie on TV.
Yeah?
Remember the wrestler with long beard? That was the Wyatt family.
The wrestler with the long beard.
Red beard.
Yeah, with the White family, yeah?
Yeah. He's just randomly in the movie.
Oh, nice, yeah. Is it a horror movie?
Yeah.
I think I might have seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. Alright. In case you didn't hear, he got me ruffle chips, and it's sour cream and onion.
video is not exactly anything paranormal, but it is very scary and 100% real.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
especially
watch it.
scary if you're even the slightest bit claustrophobic. Now, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, I want to stress, no one was seriously injured in this video. The following footage was recorded by a professional cave diver. Do not attempt to do this yourself.
Especially if the water
All
goes
right,
up, you're
so,
screwed.
Alex is joined by a few of his friends as they begin to explore the frightfully small cave.
All right, who's got the oxygen meter? I don't see that.
Oh, I hate it.
Look at this. We got an
At least
oxygen
they're
meter
safe.
now, so people won't be mad at me. So what all does that show? Carbon monoxide?
Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, and low oxygen.
Cool.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
So
We've got the action adventure twins here helping us out. As you guys are like, Matt, check the oxygen. Oh, danger levels.
breathe
huh?
on it a little bit.
Danger,
Danger,
danger.
danger.
And it's waterproof?
It is, but I don't think
better
it's
be.
gonna work too well if like the little intakes
Yeah,
get
that
clogged
makes
with
sense.
water.
It's gonna be hard to keep that thing out of the water.
Alright guys, we made it out to
These GoPros.
the cave that's on the demolition ranch, or off the ranch.
Wait, is it
now.
beeping already?
Well, see, I immediately dunked it underwater.
I told you.
Wow.
You know, I don't think this is gonna give us the accurate.
Probably not our
Or the entire cave has bad air.
It might.
Get into it!
Nah, if there's water. I don't think so. I could be wrong though. Oh my god, no. 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 You couldn't pay me to do
As
that.
they work their way deeper and deeper into the cave, the passageway becomes smaller and more claustrophobic. Eventually, there is barely even room to breathe above the murky water. This is when the exploration goes horribly wrong.
Really hard to keep my head.
This is where we're at right now.
Yeah, this is intense.
I love that they're saying this is intense.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an alligator?
That makes me feel good because I was scared in here and I'm like, what if these guys just come in and they're like, oh, this is a piece of cake. Let's climb it.
Yeah. No, this is a little rough.
Yeah.
I would panic. No.
I feel the rope on my foot. So much water in my ears.
Yeah, same. Oh man.
Water in my eyes. Snorkel would be nice right about now. Yeah.
I got so much water in my head.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah, don't look for him.
Does it really go further? Is he under? Oh hell no, I'm not doing that. I can just barely hear back
He's
here.
struggling.
So loud. This is the waiting area.
I'm glad I didn't go in there and wait.
Are you going, Jacob? Oh, he just barely.
Oh my god! I'm coming out! Alright, we'll back it out. Back it out, come on out. Holy crap! You okay? She like shoved me over into the water. I'm sorry, Alex.
Alex's friend and fellow cave explorer Jacob is a little further ahead in a part of the cave that is so submerged that there's barely room to breathe. As he ducks under the murky water, Jacob becomes confused and panics, breathing in a mouthful of the dirty water. In a terrified frenzy, he tries to back out of the cave as fast as he can, but he slams into Alex, dragging him
could have hit his head.
too. Luckily, the two guys make it out safely, with only a few scratches to remind them of the terrifying incident. This video once again goes to show that sometimes people, even your own friends, can be much scarier and more dangerous than anything paranormal. And I don't know about you, but just watching them in that cramped little tunnel gave me the heebie-jeebies. Now, you can watch this entire
Nope. And they should have water tanks with them. I mean, air tanks. That's ridiculous. They should have air with them in case of emergency. That's stupid.
exciting cave exploration and many more over on the YouTube channel, Underground Explorers.
No.
Hiding under the bed. In another creepy video shared to TikTok without a source, a man is woken up in the middle of the night by a strange thumping sound coming from under his bed. What happens next is absolutely horrifying.
Not under the bed story. Oh no, I don't like that.
The man looks under his bed but sees nothing that could explain the mysterious thumping. But then a horrific thing comes sliding out from under his bed.
Alright, I'm not sleeping tonight.
Now, I'm in no way claiming that this video is real.
I'm not sleeping tonight. I'm terrified of underbed stuff. That's why I don't have an underbed. Thank you very much. I'm not even ashamed to admit it. That's why you need a captain's bed. With drawers and under it. Can't even talk. I'm so freaked out. I'm turning into Bubbles from the Trailer Park Boys. I don't like that. It's obviously fake, but it freaks me the hell out. I don't like it.
But it is definitely very creepy. And real or not, I'll leave that for you to decide. The haunted USS Salem. Seth Borden from the YouTube channel Seth and Chase, Josh from Exploring with Josh, and paranormal investigators Steve and Dylan from Haunted Nights joined together as they set out to investigate the many reports of paranormal encounters on board the historic Navy cruiser, the USS Salem. Although the USS Salem was never involved in any military combat, it was often used as an emergency relief ship and gave medical aid to horribly injured victims, both civilians and Navy crewmen. It is said that up to 400 people have died on the USS Salem throughout the years, including men, women, and children. Today, the Grand Historic Ship is preserved as a museum in Quincy, Massachusetts. Many visitors and employees claim to have seen or heard paranormal activity while on board the ship. The ship's caretaker, Don, explains to the group of investigators that one very active spirit on the USS Salem is that of an older sailor who they refer to as Chief.
And this is, I think, where the Chief hangs out.
You think the Chief is here?
Well, I think the Chief hangs out in here now.
Okay.
So you would say that like Chief is the authoritative figure?
I would say the Chief is the guardian of the ship. The Chief is the man who is concerned with people disrespecting the ship and things of that nature. And when the pandemic first started and I started working at home, I let my hair was longer than yours. I mean, it was down to like the middle of my back. And every time I came aboard, the Chief would yank my hair.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
The guys decide to do an EVP session to try to communicate with the ghost known as the Chief.
I mean, I believe
him. The recorder captures some very disturbing responses.
Can you speak into this device in my hand with the blinking red light? That's an religious church right after I just got home, man.
We are a what?
We are something. Clear as day.
Yeah. That's so vocal, too. Yeah.
Dude. We are. We are crazy as ever.
What is that last word?
It's 2 syllables.
Yeah. We are.
We are alive. We are something.
Do we just sit there and try it one more time?
Yeah.
Because now we've heard them, we can tell them that we can hear you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
let's
right
bring it
there.
back. Alright, I'm gonna do it again. We heard you say we are something. We can't understand you. Can you repeat yourself? We are what?
Can the chief come down here and talk to us?
Chief, if you're here watching us, can you tell us your name? Oh my god, it did it again!
Bro, I don't even want to film, like, if this is
Every question.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I don't want to film.
Oh my god!
Oh, we got some.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just gotta show you this. I'm never one to like show off evidence to like people until like we leave, but like I just want to show you this.
Yeah, we want like the raw
Yeah.
reaction to this.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
You've heard them get pissed off like this before?
The group believes that they might have made contact with the entity known as the Chief.
Wow, I got
and
goosebumps.
it seems that they have really pissed him off. Next, they investigate the mess hall, a large room that is said to be where the Chief appears the most. Using an Ovilus device and an EVP recorder, the group questions the spirits that haunt the ship. And this is when things get downright creepy.
Who's following us here? And why are you screaming?
Helpless.
Helpless. They're helpless.
Oh, we're helpless.
That's way worse. Some touch it.
My hair just got touched. I literally just felt my hair get.
He said every time he came out here, he got his hair pulled when he had long hair.
My hair was longer than yours. I mean, it was down to like the middle of my back. And every time I came aboard, the chief would yank my hair.
If you saw it on camera, but I felt it. Holy shit.
That one might have got it. Yeah, we'll mind you.
Oh, good point. Flashlight's on.
Helpless.
Helpless. They're helpless.
Oh, we're helpless.
Just like what happened to the ship's caretaker Don, something seems to touch Seth's hair.
Huh.
But that's not all they captured. Now, before this next clip, it should be mentioned that the ghost of a young girl and her mother are also said to haunt the USS Salem. When the explorers review their footage, it seems like they might have encountered one of these spirits without even knowing.
Maybe we should.
Alice.
Alice?
Alice?
Alice.
A woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
Did you see it? If you watch
No.
closely, you can see a figure that looks like a girl in a long skirt walking in the background.
Alice.
Alice?
Alice?
Alice.
A woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
Alice?
Alice?
Alice.
Name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
Do you think maybe that's a camera reflection?
So did the group make contact with the chief? Or, well, did the chief make contact with Seth? And is this the ghost of one of the women who haunt the ship? I leave it up to you to decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channels Seth and Chase, Exploring with Josh, and Haunted Nights.
I want to see the freaking ghost hunter people go on this ship. The ones that I like watching. What are they called again? I forget. Ghost hunters or freaking the popular TV one. That's freaking freaky. Like, maybe I'm just freaked out and I'm really into it right now and I can't explain what that was, but the hair pulling could have been a gust of wind? Maybe? Or spider web? But he was randomly standing, he wasn't moving, so the spider web would have... The screaming on the thing, that could have been pre-recorded, of course. The hair, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe you guys have some ideas. That's pretty freaky.
The waiting room. Trixie Joy Velasco from Davao, Philippines is in the hospital giving birth to her daughter, while her fiancé Dave is waiting in an empty hospital ward nearby. While waiting, he sees something that sends a chill down his spine.
Anak kayo. Naiungon sa gawas. What?
There's no one in the room, but as David looks under the bed, 2 legs can be seen standing at the other side of the room. He looks up, and again, there's no one there. David is pretty freaked out.
That's weird.
So did he accidentally capture evidence of the paranormal? Or just who or what do these legs belong to? Playtime is over. Lorelai Gonzalez.
Maybe her birth was taking a really, really long time and he was bored and he edited a video because it was a creepy room.
From La Paz, Uruguay says that the 10-year-old daughter of one of her family members recorded a very creepy video while she was playing in her bedroom. The young girl is proudly showing off her brand new kitchen playset to the camera when suddenly she gets the scare of a lifetime.
Ahora tengo 2 tenedores así, uno rosita, igual que el cuchillo que mostré al principio, no sé si lo mostré al principio, y este tenedor amarillo. Pues tener, se me está cayendo todo, perdón, se me está cayendo todo. 2 cuchillos amarillos iguales.
Adorable.
Tengo esta tacita rosita y esta tacita como fucsia. Huevo, ¿sí?
A creepy little doll seems to push over a plastic cup. The girl is
I
a
would
little
have cried
confused,
for
but
my
shrugs
mom
it off
too.
and continues showing her playset.
What the hell?
Then the doll's arm lifts up and falls back down all on its own.
Is that some
The
kind of
makes
new
a run
doll
for it,
thing?
flipping her camera and yelling for mama. According to Lorelai, the
I hope
video was
she's
recorded
okay.
years ago and the girl is now 14 years old. But she is still freaked out by this whole incident. They have no idea how the doll could have moved by itself, so this creepy recording remains a mystery to this day.
¿Sí?
Ugh. Poor girl. That's terrible.
Off the wall. 6 months ago, Reddit user AMRV5 moved into an old apartment along with her 2 roommates. Since then, posters, pictures, and basically anything they hang on their walls will frequently just fall to the floor for unknown reasons. This has happened so often that the 3 roommates are starting to get a bit freaked out. One night, Reddit user AMRV5 is all alone in her apartment. Something happens that is truly bizarre.
What the
A picture frame on the wall rocks back and forth on its own. Then the desk chair slowly moves to face her. The video cuts out there because Reddit user AMRV5 is so terrified that she hurries off to the kitchen to wait for her roommates to come home. Now, after posting her video to Reddit, shocked viewers ask if there might be a more logical explanation. For example, maybe the air vent above the picture is simply causing a draft. So AMRV5 explains that her thermostat is set to turn the heat on at around 4 p.m. every day, and that this could possibly cause an air current. So the next day, just before 4 p.m., she grabs her phone and records the vent.
This is our vent test. We have about a minute until the heat's supposed to cycle on. We're gonna see if that does anything to move the picture frame.
Of course, nothing's gonna happen.
The heat did not come on yet.
Show the whole room.
While waiting for the heat to come on, there's a loud bang at the door. When AMRV5 goes to check it out, she finds that a shoe has fallen down the steps. But then, another loud bang, this time from inside her apartment. She hurries back in and finds that the picture frame has fallen completely off the wall. So what do you think is going on here? Could Reddit user AMRV5's apartment actually be haunted? I leave it up to you to decide. Bad vibes.
No,
Popular Czech ghost hunter
didn't
Danny
show the
Truman
room,
from
so.
the YouTube channel TV Twix and his friend Dominic set out to investigate an old abandoned laboratory in the Czech Republic. The building is a source of controversy and tragedy, as unsuspecting employees of the laboratory were forced to undergo horrible experiments to test and study dangerous chemicals. In some cases, these chemicals were fatal. Now, years later, locals claim that the spirit of one of these employees still haunts the building, still afraid and still angry. It's around 4 a.m. when Danny and Dominic find a room with a single bed frame, possibly a bed that belonged to one of the lab employees. They activate their REM pod device and quickly realize that something is not quite right.
Já to zkusím položit na tu postel, víš co? Kámo, čekuj, ta postel vibruje, kde byl. Je to vidět? Ona se hejbe, kámo. Kámo, ten přístroj se úplně zbláznil, vole. A ono, kámo, vibruje celý ten rošt s tím přístrojem.
Yes.
Obviously the device doing that.
Kámo, děláš
Kámo,
si
ta
prdel.
postel se hejbla. Lidi, víte to tam vzadu?
Ty píčo.
To ono má rovně, že jo?
Kámo, ona šla ke mně, vole.
Kámo.
They're not very
Kámo.
scared.
Ty krávo, OK, děkujeme za znamení. Takže víme, že jsi tady s náma. Máme odejít z této místnosti pryč a nechat ti tvůj klid? Ano, zkus se nám znovu projevit.
Does he move his arm when the bed moves?
Kámo, ten přístroj se... Kámo, kámo, ten přístroj se úplně
Look at his arm.
zbláznil, vole. A ono, kámo, vibruje
That's holding
celý
the
ten
light?
rošt s tím přístrojem.
Yes.
Let's see. Does his arm move? Yep, his arm
Kámo,
moved
děláš
when
si
the bed
prdel.
moves.
Se hejbla. Lidi, víte to tam vzadu?
Ty píčo.
To ono má rovně, že jo?
Second time. Let's see. Does his arm move when the bed
Zkus se nám
moves?
znovu projevit.
It was harder to tell this time.
Jáš prdel. OK, děkujeme za znamení. My tedy tuto místnost opustíme. Necháme tě tady v klidu, nebudeme se ptát na další dotazy. Nevíme, kámo, co se tomu dotyčnému stalo, proč je tady. A jdeme odsaď do prdele, kámo. Ty píto! Kámo, to si děláš prdel, vole.
Kámo.
To šlo po mně.
It's a metal bed frame. I'm guessing they have some kind of magnet somewhere.
The bed frame seems to vibrate, triggering the REM pod device. Then the bed suddenly moves toward Danny. The two investigators stay calm, but when the bed aggressively slides across the room, they just get out of there. After gathering their courage, they decide to investigate the building's laboratory. This lab was the site of many horrible experiments and tests that were conducted on the building's employees. Danny starts to ask questions to try to get a response from the paranormal presence in the building. For around 20 minutes or so, nothing much happens. But then things take a terrifying turn.
Jsi tu s námi? Je tady nějaká duše, která by se chtěla projevit na nějakém z těch přístrojů? Jsme tady jenom kvůli vám, abyste nám ukázali, tu jste, a pak se samozřejmě zeptáme na nějaké otázky, proč tu jste. Ale jako upřímně nevím, přijeme, že už tady jsme asi 15-20 minut. Přístroje zatím nic. Trošku jsme to tady přeorganizovali, aby tady byla lepší energie, ale...
Kámo, viděl jsi to?
Co?
Čum?
Řetě se hýbe, kde byl.
Kámo, jo.
Je to vidět na tom videu, nebo ne?
Ne.
Lidi.
Kámo, asi jo.
I don't know.
Já nevím, kámo.
A čum, já jakoby, i když to jako se zkusíme jako ustabilizovat, tak stejně se to jakoby trošičku jakoby hejbe, víš? Všem si z toho? Víš?
Jako ale vítr tady, kámo se to...
What's with chairs? What's with the chairs?
Kámo, to
No?
byla ta židle teď?
Jo, hej, viděli jste to lidi?
It's always a chair that moves.
Kámo, co si to do s náma hraje, vole. Projeď se nám, jestli si tady, dotkni se těch přístrojů, zkus něco s něčím pohnout, něco posunout. Kámo, ta židle zase, vole.
Kámo. Hej, já bych si s tím dal...
Kámo, já bych šel do toho radši dál, vole,
já
víš
taky,
co?
vole.
Kámo, čekuj.
See how it's wobbling again? They've got something that they're using for
Kámo, tu
this.
kameru a natoč to zblízka.
Já to přiblížím, kámo.
Yes, nebo vidět, že fakt nikdo nic s ničím neděláme. Kámo, to je nějaký, vole, nějaký loophole, nebo...
Já nechápu jako, jak si to může takhle hrát.
Kámo, víš, to je divně jak svině.
There's something under the chair though.
Ale ty přístroje nic, vole, že?
A metal chain swings back and
There's
forth
like a
by itself.
plate under
A
the
chair
chair.
moves and vibrates much like the bed frame they discovered earlier. But did you see it? Most terrifying of all, the strange translucent figure of a woman in a dress seems to walk across the hallway.
I didn't even notice.
The TV Twix team doesn't realize what their camera has captured, and even though they're freaked out by the bizarre movement of the chair, they continue to investigate,
They don't
moving
seem
to a
very
new
scared.
location with an absolutely gruesome past. The incubator room.
Oh my god.
According to local legend, a man was tied up and tortured to death in the back of this room. As Danny is telling the story, things start to get weird.
Tím, že vlastně ho přivázeli, lynčovali jako svině, tamhle v tom zadním inkubátoru ho prostě normálně zavřeli, jo. A to je možná ta duše, protože když jsem o tom zrovna mluvil, jako že ho zavřeli, tak se nám to projevilo, jako že asi ano.
Ty vole.
Kámo, ty
No,
dveře
víš co?
toho inkubátoru, jak kde byl?
Nevíte to?
To si děláš prdel.
Kámo, jsem
Kámo,
musel
ten
hejbat.
přístroj furt jede, ten rempot.
How does he have his back to that door? Come on now.
Kámo, co se to tady děje, ty vole?
Co bylo?
Kámo, nevím, mně přijde, vole, že ten rempot jako by furt zvyšoval teplotu. Vzadu mi přijde, že se hejbe, kámo, to lano, vole.
He still has his back to it. Would you put your back to that?
Možná už mám, kámo, fakt
Ne,
halucinace.
fakt kámo se hejbe asi, ale...
Anybody who's ever been around any other humans and seen human behavior can see that these guys are fake.
Kámo, to si děláš prdel pryč odsaď. Já zkusím, vole, z toho equipu ještě vyndat jeden vlastně jiný přístroj.
Kámo! Hej kámo, já už jdu do prdele.
Ta židle se pohla teď, viděl jsi to?
Jo, viděl jsem to, kámo.
Ty p***.
Hej, já už jdu do
Kámo,
prdele.
sedem na to.
A ty dveře ještě,
Jdu vzít
kámo.
ten přístroj,
Něco,
vole.
kámo. Hej.
Kámo, jdeme do prdele, odsaď do p***, vole!
Kámo, vole.
Ty si děláš prdel, kámo, se nám ještě v životě nepodařilo zachytit tohle.
The TV Twix guys have had enough. The two investigators grab their equipment and just head home. So did Danny and Dominic capture proof of the paranormal? Could this be the spirit of one of the employees that suffered horrible experiments here? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The ghost in the garage. This next
Extra.
creepy video
Okay,
was reposted
nice.
to the
The
internet
11 was for
without
the
a
extra.
source. Allegedly, a woman named Sarah is recording a video after she notices strange activity inside her neighbor's garage. What makes the footage so creepy is that her neighbors are not home. They're away on vacation, leaving both their home and garage completely empty. This is the video.
Ah, maybe someone's babysitting. Oh, jeez. Maybe someone's trying to rob their house. Uh, Someone taking pictures in there? What the hell? It's doing the same thing over and over again. I'm thinking it's some kind of light illusion. Oh, now it's different. They noticed that
something seems
they
to
were
quickly
looking.
race back and forth inside the garage. Whatever it is then stops and peeks out at her, staring right at Sarah before quickly disappearing out of sight. Now, without a source, it's impossible to know exactly what's going on here. But whatever this is, moves at a speed that's just a little too fast for a normal human being. So what do you think this is? Let me know.
Well, maybe it's on
Thanks
fast
for watching.
forward.
If you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications so that...
I think maybe they were recording, but they had the footage fast forward. Maybe? I don't know. Someone's just babysitting in the house and cleaning in there and turning the lights on and off. Vote for Nuke's face reveal? Wow. I like that sometimes in terms of scary events you stay away from paranormal and showcase the natural scary events like cave diving. Yeah, that's true. The story of Javier is at the same time scary and sad. Yeah. His friend that passed away. Argentina. I'm from Argentina. Minor detail, but in the first video when Javier enters the room to investigate, he doesn't say the shower, he says una luncha, which is a type of house mouse. Okay. I figured too that wasn't a shower, but cave video is freaky. Anxiety is through the roof with the cave. Javier's friend was protecting him from finding him and seeing what he looked like. Maybe. He has also not passed on yet spiritually, in my opinion. He's a full-on spirit where we can see this, his hat he wore and everything. I don't know. I don't know if I believe. The one guy where the guy was looking for his friend gave me chills. Yeah. That cave clip made it hard for me to breathe. Poor Jacob in the underwater cave. The first one with Javier was sad. Cave exploring. Yeah. Just looking from some good comments. Cave divers. Hey, you guys feel like doing something that doesn't even look fun and could make us die in the most terrifying way possible? Yeah, bro. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna end it there then. That was good. Make sure you follow his socials and like the videos and all that to give him all the, you know, give him all the good stuff. Because we're just here hanging around. He's doing all the work. We're just hanging around, having a good time. Just got a couple fellas having some snacks and getting spooked, making fun of stuff and things. Anyways, thank you for being here. I can't wait to see your comments. Like, for reals, that sounded like a really fake YouTube person to say, but for reals. And Alien Encounters of 2022. Wow. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Sweet nightmares. I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving that in.